If over 3 million people have already searched why dogs lick their owners so much, maybe the answer isn't that simple. And when you find out the real reason, one that no one talks about, you might never look at your dog the same way again. And believe me, the most disgusting part is still to come. Marcos has always been in love with his dog, Bolt. Every day after work, Bolt would run to him and cover him in licks. He used to think it was the ultimate display of canine affection. Until one simple comment from the vet changed everything. Did you know dogs lick out of instinct? And it's not always about affection? That's when Marcos decided to dig deeper. What he found was, to say the least, unsettling. First, let's bust a myth. Not every lick means love. The truth is, a dog's sensory world is far more complex than it seems. When your dog comes over and starts licking your hand, your face, or even your feet, he's doing something far beyond showing love. Dogs lick for many reasons, and many of them are surprising. It's how they explore the world, much like babies who put everything in their mouths. A dog's tongue is an investigative tool. It picks up flavors, textures, and even chemical cues present on human skin. In some cases, your dog might be trying to absorb salt from your sweat or leftover food and scents from your body. It's instinctive, almost a biological need. Your dog is literally tasting your daily life, your morning run, your daily stress, the perfume you used. It's like he's reading you with his tongue. But that's still the light side of the story. Within a pack, licking plays a very clear social role. Submissive dogs lick dominant members as a form of respect, a sort of canine reverence. When your dog licks you, he might be putting himself in that submissive position. Or in some cases, trying to please you strategically, like saying, can I have that treat now? And that lick on the face, which many interpret as pure affection. In reality, it has wild roots. Wolves, the direct ancestors of dogs, lick the muzzles of pack leaders to signal hunger, a gesture meant to stimulate the leader to regurgitate food. In modern dogs, this behavior lingers as an echo from the past, a survival instinct passed down through generations. According to Dr. Carolina Fraga, a veterinarian specialized in animal behavior, licking is natural behavior, but it can have deeper causes. Some dogs lick due to stress, anxiety, or even compulsive disorders. It's important to observe frequency and context. And ethologist Dr. Felipe Mora adds, often dogs lick as a learned behavior. If every time the dog licks, you pet them, they understand that this is how to get your attention. It's more strategy than love, but there's something almost no one talks about. Behind that affectionate gesture, the lick on the face, the chin, or even the lips, there's an important detail that deserves your attention. Recent studies have shown that a dog's saliva, while seemingly harmless, can harbor microorganisms naturally present in their mouths. One of them is a bacterium called Capnocytophaga canamorsis, which, although rare, has caused serious infections in humans, even leading to hospitalizations. This isn't a reason to panic. Most healthy dogs live with their owners for years without ever causing any problems. But understanding this risk is part of responsible pet ownership, especially for people with weakened immune systems, such as the elderly, small children, or immunocompromised individuals. This simple act of affection can, in fact, open the door to opportunistic bacteria. And what if I told you that your dog's kiss, as innocent as it may seem, could turn into a real health concern? It's rare, but not impossible. That's why, as important as the affection is, so is the care. Keeping your pet clean, avoiding direct licks on the mouth or open wounds, and visiting the vet regularly are simple ways to protect those you love, including your best four-legged friend. If you've made it this far, subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Here, you'll find much more to help your dog live a happy, healthy life. In the end, when your dog licks you, it can indeed be a sign of affection. But it's not always what it seems. That gesture, which many interpret as pure love, carries a range of meanings, from survival instinct to emotional strategy. More than a random act, licking is a language. It's how dogs express themselves, communicate, and sometimes even manipulate humans to get what they want. That's why observing your dog's behavior and the context in which it occurs can reveal much more than you might imagine. And of course, we can't forget about health. Maintaining a hygiene routine for both the dog and those around it is essential to ensure that this gesture remains a sign of closeness, not a risk. Bolt still licks Marcos every day, but now Marcos sees each lick differently. He understands it's more than love. It's language, it's habit, it's nature, and in a way that made their bond even stronger. If you also thought it was just affection, now you know. The truth behind this gesture is much more instinctive and sometimes even a bit disgusting than it seems.